Hello, everybody. I'm just checking in. Well, today, spring cleaning has begun. And the first thing that gets done is the cabinets get cleared out and I spray for roaches. Now, this is a huge undertaking, so nothing else is getting done today as far as chores. The cabinets in the kitchen are getting cleared out and the roaches are sprayed for. And I hate doing this. I'll have an extreme asthma attack afterwards. So because of the fumes, um, but yeah. Have you ever thought about how ridiculous the clothes are that the rich folks wear? Not like it used to be. When I was growing up, the clothes that the rich folk would wear were things I would love to wear. Now, the only rich person that I would aspire to dress like is Meghan Markle. She really has class. And I have never seen her in anything as ridiculous as something that come out of Dolce & Gabbana or what's that one that starts with a B? The refashion hippies always talking about. That's 5 or 10 years. You know, I've been watching some of the fashion shows on YouTube and looking at what the rich folk are thinking about buying. They're ugly. They're things that I would never even want to have in my closet, let alone wear. I can't imagine paying thousands of dollars for something like a coat that has sleeves that are so long that you can take and tuck them up in the back, you know, in your collar. And then it has like cape style holes in the front that your arms come through. Thousands of dollars for a coat like that. And, you know, this little thought in my head is somebody's just going to come up behind you and grab those sleeves and yank them down so that they go into the dirty water or whatever. I can't imagine. That's just, it's, no. And the beachwear? Oh my Lord. They might as well not even be wearing anything. Some of those swimsuits look like you just put a couple pieces of duct tape over your nipples and one going to cover your private parts and call it good. They've got underwear now that I have to laugh at. I mean, it's gone viral on people have done videos about this. It's like this U-shaped little piece of fabric that has a piece that comes up through your butt crack like a thong, and there's nothing at the waist to hold the thing together. So it's just like a weirdly shaped diaper. And it's lace and it's supposed to be underwear. And I'm like, who would wear that? And it's not cheap. Stuff rich people are wearing these days. Oh my God. Oh, it's awful. Excuse me, I've had a cough lately and I don't know what it is. Just something that came on with spring. So I sound like a frog. Really. Okay. Enough of the silliness. But I just wanted to check in. If I have any energy left after the getting the roaches taken care of, getting all the dishes washed and back up in the cabinet, I will try to do some work on my journal, the journal, scrapbook journaling stuff, or working some more on getting that one doll finished off, and so I can start on the other two that need to be finished. And I'm sort of kind of considering packing up most of the reborns that I have made and donating them to charity or to the hospital, for the cancer patients. I'm going to keep a couple for me. And then everything else is going to go. I'm getting rid of my books, all of my reference books. If I were still friends with some of these people that betrayed me, and I still had their phone numbers, I'd be calling them up and saying, hey, you want to come down and get all these books? Because I'm getting rid of them. But they aren't in my life anymore. And since most of the reference books are pagan-oriented, nobody's going to want them. If I were to have like a garage sale. Or even to donate them to like the Goodwill or Salvation Army or whatever. They'd get thrown out. Nobody'd use them. I'm living in the broken belt buckle of the Bible Belt. Anything that's Bible oriented, Christian, easy. Get the thrift stores, they give that stuff away for free. You never see anything that's pagan. You see paperbacks like, romance novels and historical books and that kind of thing, but you don't ever see anything that's pagan oriented. So there's about 20, 30 books that are just going to have to end up being recycled one way or another. Because I don't have anybody to give them to. That's just one of those things I miss about not having friends anymore. I used to raid my closets when people needed clothes. I used to when I get rid of books, I had somebody I knew that would want the kind of books that I had. I've got all sorts of things that I want to find a new home for. It's going to wind up going in the trash because there's nobody that wants that kind of thing. Or even if there was, they don't know me or want to know me. I'm all the time trying to think of how I could help people, even the way things are in my life. And it's just not there. But I'm kind of blathering on and thinking about all the things I need to do for spring cleaning, the things I need to get rid of. And that's just where I'm at today. And I hope you guys are having a really good day. Have a blessed day. And remember, anytime you have a chance to be kind, because kindness always helps. And you are loved.